Hello, and well, I said that in a really weird way. Hello there, you. Welcome back to the latest edition of the Laura and Becky Show, sponsored by Ringwood Hall Hotel and Spa and Dales and Peaks Estate Agents.
So we are on our penultimate, is that the right word? Penultimate episode of season 3.
What
season it's been.
Believe it.
I know. Thank you for listening. And if you're new, hello. Hi.
If you're new, or even if you're old, press all the buttons as well.
You're young.
Yeah. Maybe you're someone who's listened to like all the episodes, but you haven't subscribed or
Done the other things.
Then do it.
Yes.
Just take a couple of minutes. Well, less than that, 30 seconds to do it.
Do it. Now, I'm going to start this off with nothing that's on our list because I've just literally remembered something.
Go on.
This is typical me and you. We're like, right, what should we do? And we think and think. And then when we, in the spur of the moment, suddenly our ideas come to us.
I quite like that though, because it means you never know what we're going to talk about.
Now, I do like being as honest as possible on this podcast, okay, with like my thoughts and my feelings. You know, I've shit myself in a car park and I've explained that story. Yesterday, I had an optician's appointment, didn't I?
You did.
And I'm not going to lie, I've put this appointment off so many times.
But let's tell the people why you've put this appointment off.
Okay, but there are a few reasons as to why I thought...
Let's go with the main reason.
No. So there are reasons why I was nervous about the appointment.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Because like... I had this weird eye thing before I went to Malta, which caused a panic attack, which I did talk about actually on a podcast, didn't I? Like I had these like flashes in my eye and it was really odd. Anyway, it went. And then when I came back from Marbella, I had a twitchy eyelid. And the other day I was on a dog walk and I got really hot and I got a bit like wobbly and like dizzy.
Did a bit of a freak out, didn't you?
So of course what I did is straight away thought I've got a brain tumour.
Laura convinced herself that she actually had one, didn't you?
Anyway, then before I went to my appointment, I saw a TikTok where a guy was like, oh my God. And it was a picture of his brain with an orange side brain tumour. And he was like, can't believe they called it on a routine eye appointment. Right?
And you thought you'd seen this as a sign. That you like, the universe is telling me that I have got a brain tumour. And
I worry, what am I called? What do you call people that worry about their health? There's a word for it. Hypochondriac?
Yeah.
And I catastrophize everything when it comes to health. And so that was it. And I was driving and I didn't tell you how worried I was because I thought about saying to you.
No, you didn't mention it.
Because I thought if I say it out loud, it's going to come true. So I thought, just shut up, Laura, and go and do it. Because I know you'd be like, you're being ridiculous. Oh my God. So I was driving there and I was like, oh, it's a nice Wednesday. It's a shame my day's going to get ruined.
Because I'm about to be told I've got a tumour.
Like, honestly, so I got there. And when I'm nervous, I now openly admit it. Yeah. That's one good thing I do now.
Yeah,
when I get to the professional, I'm like, listen. So first of all, they have to do that puffy eye thing where they go on your eye.
Yeah.
Like that.
I always get scared of that.
Yeah. So made an idiot of myself there. And then I got introduced to the optician. It's a lovely little lady. And I was like, hiya. She was like, sit down. I was like, I just need to tell you something before you start. I think you're going to tell me I've got a brain tumour today. And she literally just went, sorry. And I was like, there's been a chain of events and I'm worrying. I'm a worrier.
There's been a chain of events.
She must have been like, oh God.
Here we go.
Yeah. So I was like, so what I need you to do is not go quiet. Okay. So just keep talking to me. So she was like, okay. Should we do the letters on the wall first? I was like, yeah, okay. So I was like, HNLP BQRS. Oh my God. Anyway, then she's like, right, I'm going to look at the photos of your eyeballs that were taken.
Did you think this is where it's going to happen?
And I went, I can't look. Yeah. Don't show me. I was like, you look first. And if it's bad, obviously tell me. But if it's good, I'll look at the photos. She was like, okay.
Oh my God, I wish I could have been a fly on the wall.
So she opened up the photos. She went quiet. And I went, you've gone quiet. You've gone quiet. And she went, it's fine. No, they're absolutely fine. I was like, right, I'll look at them. Aren't eyeballs funny?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Incredible things.
Oh my God. So I was like, what's that? What's that? I was like, what's that little bump there? What's that little bulb there? Why is that yellow? Oh God. And then she's like, right, now I'll have a proper check of your eyes. And I went, you can't go quiet though. So, and they're literally kissing distance from you. You're literally almost mouth to mouth. I had 15 smints in my mouth.
I have to say, this is always something I find really uncomfortable at the opticians, especially when it's a bloke. You get there and literally they're like, look to the left,
I know.
Look to the right,
look up,
look down. And they are, like you say, you can smell their breath.
If it was fit, would you go in for a little kiss?
I mean, no, I'm not. What do you think I am? Oh, sorry, optician. I thought you said go forward, not look sideways. I thought you said look forward.
I mean, honestly, I've got them in my bag somewhere. I've got a tin of Smints. So not only did I walk into this optician's room going, I've got a brain tumour, literally I had like 15 Smints like
falling out of your mouth.
Yes. Hello. She must think I was nuts. So anyway, I was like, oh, you've gone quiet. And she went, no, they're absolutely fine. And I was like, oh, I can see my little veins. Because, when they put the light in your eye, you can see your own eyeball.
Yeah, it's weird. I
was like, what can you see? Can you see Can you see my brain? She was like, no, I can see the back of your eye. So I was like, well, how would someone be able to tell if you had a brain tumour? She went, it would just be shadows. There'd be something that you'd be like, that's odd.
Well, that's good to know, isn't
I
it?
went, I ain't got that. And she went, no. Then she finished. And then she moved the thing away. And she looked at me and she went, you're fine.
So no brain tumour?
Nothing, no.
High five, mate. No brain tumour.
Thank you. Yeah, it was good. And then what happened is, because I was elated, I spent too much on a pair of glasses, because I was like, you only live once. Right, show me the Ray-Bans. Do you know what I mean?
Today's the day I'm celebrating that I'm not going to die.
Yeah,
Let's spunk a load of money.
When you go to an optician, you've got the frame and then you have to add on the lens price and they're like an anti-shine, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, I quite like these frames. But I looked at this guy and I went, it's going to be expensive with the old lenses. And he went, oh no, that's included. And I went, it's included? And he was like, yeah. And I went, oh, right, well, I just saved myself some money. I said to you, didn't I? Oh, in my head, I've got a discount.
Basically, this is how Laura was justifying it. We were talking about this last night. She went, basically, I've saved money. I bought some designer sunglasses, but I've actually saved myself money. That's probably what you told your husband, wasn't it, as well?
Also, he doesn't know yet. God. I didn't say anything. Also, when I was trying them on, it's really embarrassing having someone watch you try on glasses. And I was like, I just thought I've got quite a big nose, so I need quite a wide bit in between lenses. He didn't say anything. He didn't go, oh, no, you haven't. He started getting out glasses for people with big noses.
Is there a section for people with big noses?
Well, no, but he knows
wider,
the type. Yeah.
A wider bridge or whatever it's called.
I was like, all right, thanks.
Yeah, cheers,
do me ego some good, won't you?
But listen, let's look on the bright side here. You may have had your ego bruised, but you've not got a brain tumour.
Yeah. So, get your eyes checked.
Well, do you remember the week before I thought I had throat cancer?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true, actually.
Yeah,
so
it's like a weekly occurrence. We think we're going to die from something, don't we?
We take it day by day, don't we?
So what's happened this morning then?
Oh, I came in and I went, I'm on the rampage. I'm rampant. And you were like, are you sure? Are you sure? Which one of those are you?
Yeah, rampant means you're very horny. So I'm guessing you don't mean that.
So it was a chain of events that sent me off. I've said chain of events twice today.
I've never ever
Where have
heard
I got that from?
The phrase chain of events before, but today it's all about the chain of events.
Do you know what might become my phrase?
Guys, been a
Laura's
chain of events.
Chain of events. Why have I started saying that?
I don't know.
Oh, God. Anyway, when something sets you off, your kids do something and then that escalates very quickly into just a full-blown, just had a go at my kid.
It's like the straw that breaks the camel's back. And it's often over a small thing.
Yeah. You say that quite a lot as well.
Yeah.
Don't you? The straw that breaks the camel's back. That's your phrase.
That's my little phrase.
Anyway, so, just had a go at my 17-year-old about the state of her room, blah, 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 blah. And then I went downstairs, Becky, and we've bought a new bin.
How exciting.
No, it is, because it's a sensory bin. You don't have to touch it. You just wave your hand over it.
Is this the first time you've got a sensory bin?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, mate, I've had one for a while.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah, I've had one for a couple of years.
I love it so much. I like putting things in the bin.
Well, the thing is, mine's broken now. So I'll be like, I go in my hand and I'm like, come on. And then it comes up and then it hits my hand and I'm like, oh, God. And it's like all over the place.
Oh, it's all fun in your house, isn't it?
I know, it opens at the wrong time. And then I'm like, bloody hell.
Well, I've got one. I love it, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, I emptied it. Of course, it's just been shoved full of stuff. So I really struggled to get the bin bag out. Got it out. Liquid, just
I hate
pissing
that.
out the bottom of it. And I was like, no, I'm not having this.
Not today.
I set up a new WhatsApp group immediately.
No. With the family?
I added my husband, my 2 daughters, and I thought, what shall I call it? I've called it The House, right?
I thought you were going to call it The Bin.
No. Oh, because it's not just the bin.
Oh.
The bin's the start of it.
That was what started the chain of events.
There's the photo. That's the first, mate, my little
feet. Is that the WhatsApp group photo?
That's the, yeah. Then I put, this is rank. Stop overfilling the bin. If it's full, empty it. It stinks and it's just taken me 20 minutes to sort out, which isn't fair.
Has anyone replied?
I bet my husband looked at that and thought,
here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah.
So, why is it wet? That's his question.
Oh.
I put, because liquid's been thrown away.
Yeah.
Right? What liquid is it? I don't know. I didn't think.
Put your finger in and taste it, did you?
Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take photos around the house when I'm pissed off and put it in the house WhatsApp group.
Do you think in this house WhatsApp group you're going to get
They're all gonna leave.
James has left,
the group,
Grace has left, Rosie has left?
I'm going to see how far I can push it though, mate. I'll see. Who do you think will leave first? Probably Rosie. Don't give a shit, will she?
I'm going to put my money on Grace.
You think?
I think Grace will leave.
Grace is at home without a car key at the moment because I've taken that off her.
So unless you haven't got this vibe already, Laura is on a rampage this morning with the family. I have to say, mate, I am very guilty of overfilling the bin. But obviously, I'm the only one that empties it in my house.
Right, yeah.
I'm the only adult that lives in my house.
So you'd just have a go at you. You'd create a WhatsApp group with just you.
Yeah, I get annoyed at
you.
myself every single time. And what I do, I put things in. They're like, so when I pull the bag out of the bin, there's things that actually get stuck on the side.
Annoying.
And I'm like, why do I do this every time? Why do I overfill the bin?
So now the rule is, if it's 3/4 full, you empty the bin.
Do you want to add me into your WhatsApp group?
Yeah.
So I can feel like I'm included.
Shall I? Yeah. They won't know you've been added.
And also, it will just remind me to not overfill my bin.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this. I'm going to see who leaves first.
I reckon Grace, but listen, add me in. I feel like everyone at the moment is going on about air fryers.
Right, you are one of those people. You haven't even got one.
Yeah, but I've had 4 people in the last week tell me I need to get an air fryer. Now, when someone first mentioned it to me, right, I thought an air fryer, I was picturing like one of those old chip pan fryers. So I thought you fried things in loads of oil.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. It's not that, is it?
It's air. Is it hot air?
It's air.
Really hot air.
Yeah. But basically, you can cook anything in these things. And obviously, a lot of people are buying them with the cost of living crisis and the cost of putting your oven on and all that sort of thing. So people are buying these air fryers.
Isn't it really healthy as well?
So healthy. So my friend, Noreen, right?
So healthy.
It's
so healthy. Oh my God. I'm so healthy. Look at my air fryer.
So Noreen was going to me, this was on Sunday. She went, Becky, have you got an air fryer? I went, no, what's an air fryer? And she proceeded to tell me, she went, when I get in from the gym, I'll cook myself some healthy salmon, some vegetables, put it on for 8 minutes, get in the shower, back out, tea's ready. I thought, right, she's got me interested in it. I don't actually like salmon, but I thought I could put something else in there. So I was like, what else can you do in there, Noreen? She went, anything, omelettes, eggs, pizza, chicken.
Pizza?
Yeah.
What?
Cook pizza in it. It's got all like different settings. So that was that. So I was a little bit intrigued by the air fryer. So I started Googling air fryers and just looking for air fryer.
Oh my God, you said air fryers about listen, when you listen back to this, you're like, air fryer.
So then, right, I had a play date on, I can't remember what night it was. Anyway, my friend Kelly walked into her kitchen.
Let me guess. Air fryer.
Well, no, first of all, right, she was cooking 2 curries on the hob and I thought,
I'm not being funny.
They smell amazing.
Kelly, if you're listening.
She'll be listening.
She has not stopped banging on about your bloody curries. I mean, it's the fact that you had more than one curry going. I think you keep saying multiple curries.
I think it just amazed me. Like, I'm not cooking from scratch. I'm very lazy with my cooking, right? And it's a bit of like, what am I going to cook tonight? Went into her kitchen, could smell the fresh aroma of curry. And I thought, God, they smell good. And then I looked, it might have even been 3 curries. It was multiple curries. And I was like, bloody hell, Kelly. I went, this looks good. She was cooking some for her mum, cooking some for her auntie.
What?
Anyway, it inspired me. I thought, I need to start cooking from scratch. I thought, this is what I need to be doing. Anyway, then we saw the air fryer and she proceeded, air fryer, to pull out all the drawers, press all the buttons and tell me everything you can do with an air fryer.
With a what? With an air
fryer. Just in case you're not sure what we're talking about, if you've just joined the podcast, we're talking about air fryers.
Did she have a curry in the air fryer?
She didn't.
Why was she not cooking the curry in the air fryer?
Because she was doing something else in the air fryer.
Yeah. How much was Kelly cooking?
Yeah, I think she was doing the kids' tea in there, but these were like separate things.
Yeah. Louise. days.
But then, so I asked a little thing on my Insta about
air fryers.
And a lot of people are saying they're sold out everywhere because people are buying them and they're so popular at the moment. They're all sold out.
Yeah, I heard this, and probably twice the price they usually are. Do you know what I'd do, mate? I'd wait till after Christmas because I think they'll probably come down in price.
Well, do you know what? I thought I got my slow cooker, didn't I, from Aldi yesterday? So I thought one thing at a time. Let's not get too many things on the go. Do that until Christmas. New Year, in the sales, I'll get myself an air fryer.
Ringwood Hall Hotel and Spa. We love them. They know we love them, don't they?
They do.
Do you think they love us?
Well, I mean, they haven't barred us yet.
No.
Actually, just had a message from Ringwood. I won't say what it says, but...
is it good news?
It's good news, yeah.
Wonderful.
Something exciting for tomorrow, which we'll reveal tomorrow on the podcast. So you need to be listening tomorrow.
So tomorrow, our chance to enter the giveaway ends. We are going to give out the last letter tomorrow. Need to give you a letter today. And this is to give you a chance to win a spa package for you and your plus one, someone else, your mum, your nan, your auntie, your husband, whoever
you want to bring. So we've been giving you a different letter each day from a very well-known treatment you'd have in a spa. You've probably got it by now. We've only got 2 more letters to give you.
Mm-hmm. So, Becky, what's today's letter?
They're all muddled up, by the way. Yeah. So you have to arrange them. Today's letter is E.
E, there we go. If you want to have a look, and do go and have a look because it's absolutely beautiful. Go and have a look at this spa. It's ringwoodhallhotel.com. Right, what's going on in the world then?
Well, there seems to be a lot of COVID around at the moment.
Ant and Dec aren't at the NTAs tonight. They've both got COVID.
I kind of like the fact that they've both got it together. They do everything together. They live like practically next door to each other. Obviously, they always work together. They go and play golf together. And now they've got COVID together.
It's going to be interesting tonight because Holly and Phil are up for an NTA, aren't they? And they always win. They win tonight.
Don't Ant and Dec normally win something as well?
Yeah, they're up for an award. So I think they'll definitely win.
I think they'll probably win. Who's hosting it tonight?
I don't know, actually.
Dermot? Does
probably.
He normally?
Yeah, it's usually Dermot, isn't it?
I haven't watched the NTAs for years. In fact, I haven't watched normal TV for ages.
Have you? No, me neither. Christ. Oh, we need to talk about The Handmaid's Tale. We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I going to say?
COVID,
What was I going to say there, Becky? NTAs, hosting, Dermot, Maya Jama.
Yeah.
They've done the actual post now. Have you seen it?
Yes, I saw it yesterday.
It was good.
I'm quite interested. Surely she'll be there tonight. And I do like seeing what Maya wears. I like seeing her when she's all dressed up.
Interesting though, I said to my daughter, Grace, who's nearly 18, I was like, she's got the gig. She's like, who is she? I was like,
really?
Interesting. Yeah.
See, I thought all the young'uns knew who Maya Jama was. She was on Radio 1, wasn't she?
Yeah. I don't know. She was like, who's that?
She's perfect for the gig, isn't she? And I think Laura Whitmore has now come out as well and said, like, congratulations, you'll be amazing, which is really nice, isn't it?
So COVID... it's everywhere, isn't it? It's a new wave.
Everywhere. We were talking about this the other day on the pod. We are pretty sure that we had it a couple of weeks ago. Everyone I know seems to have it, but no one's that bothered anymore, are they?
No, apparently now it's just like a sore throat and a cold.
Yeah.
So, I mean, could be a cold, could be COVID.
Oh, speaking of sore throat, I've just remembered something actually. I screenshotted. So, you know that everyone's got like quite a bad sore throat at the moment. I don't know if it's COVID or if it is something different. I was watching someone's stories last night and she mentioned something that apparently is an unbelievable thing for a really bad throat. I've never heard of it before.
Go on.
Now, listen, I'm no doctor. I'm just saying what I've seen on Instagram. Apparently, it's a herbal antibiotic.
Right.
So try these before antibiotics. They're called, hang on.
Here we go.
Allicin Max.
Right.
Allicin Max. She swears by them, apparently. Herbal antibiotic. If you've got a bad throat, I mean, you know, maybe give them a go. I'm not saying go and give them a go, but it's just a little tip, all right?
Don't go and give them a go, maybe give them a go.
Whatever you want to give them a go, give them a go.
Right, mate. I've got 2 mates. Double mate.
We're on a double mate again.
First mate is, I lied this morning to school.
But you lie to school a lot, no?
No, absolutely not. So, thought Rosie had an orthodontist appointment this morning.
Is that the dentist near me, by the way?
No. Oh, no, that's the dentist. The orthodontist is near me. So emailed school, obviously, because I forgot. So I did it at 7:45 this morning, like, oh, Rosie's got an appointment. She won't be until 9:30, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, then promptly got a text at 8:15 from the orthodontist saying, looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. I was like,
oh no.
Anyway, we weren't dressed. And then so I was like, oh, Rosie, I'm never going to get you to school on time. I was like, right. So anyway, we had quite a leisurely morning, I'm not going to lie. And then it got to like 8:55. I was like, right, I need to take you to school. So I walked and I just looked at her and I went, I'm going to lie, stick with me. I think having been on the rampage that I was this morning, she just thought, right, I'm going to keep quiet.
She was in that bin group and she saw you tearing your other daughter's room apart. She knew not to mess.
So I walked in and the reception centre is so nice. And I was like, oh, she's had an orthodontist appointment. I was like, oh, COVID, innit? It's rife. He's not there today.
This is the good thing about COVID, though. You can blame most things on COVID.
I was like, well, he's back tomorrow, so she's got another appointment in the morning. She's like, okie dokie.
He's over COVID tomorrow.
I know, but I think Rosie was just stood there like, please don't ask me anything. I know, yeah. So that happened this morning, but I don't think that's a bad lie.
Listen, we all tell little white lies at school. We all do it.
I got it wrong again.
Yeah.
I'm that parent that keeps forgetting.
Fine. It's absolutely fine.
Now, my other mate is actually from a couple of nights ago when I had some of my daughter's friends over.
Can I just say, so when I was out on Saturday night, I think it was, we were talking about this group, this WhatsApp group that we have, where if something happens over the weekend or in the day, we'll pop little bits and bobs in to remind us to talk about it on the podcast. And this happened to pop up for me in the group. Thought he was a perv. Turns out it was my daughter's friend's dad bringing me flowers. No, I didn't ask any questions. I didn't reply to that in the group. I thought, I'll wait and I'll see.
So we had my daughter's friend over and she stayed for tea, and Grace and I, my older daughter, were kind of in the lounge. We've got some bay windows. Obviously, you can see who walks down the little pathway at our drive. Anyway, this car pulls up right outside my house. I was like, oh, bloody hell, because people keep parking over our driveway. It's really annoying. So I was like, who's that? Ugh. Anyway, the car kind of stayed there. And then this man got out and started walking down my driveway, but he had a bunch of flowers in his hand.
Oh, how exciting. I'd love that. If I saw that, I'd be like, well, hey,
well, I was a bit like, who's that? And then he just stopped and stood there. Now, this shows a difference between my teenager and me, because I was like, who is it? And Grace was like, she got up to the window, she went, who are you? Like that.
Started fronting up.
Grace went, what do you want? She was literally like, what do you want? Who are you? Like that. And I was like, oh. So I ran into the kitchen because I was like, oh, God. He didn't look weird, but he didn't look like a flower delivery man. It was a bit odd.
Did he look like a perv?
No, but
why did you think he was a perv?
Just looked a bit odd. It was just a bit odd.
Was it the fact he was just stood there?
Mate, Grace would have been out there like a bouncer.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I was like in the dining room, I was like, ugh. And then I just heard him go, Lucy. I was like, oh, all right. It's just Rosie's friend's dad.
Is it her dad?
Yeah. So Grace was like, oh my God, it's Lucy's dad. I was like, oh, how embarrassing. So anyway, I opened it up. He gave me some flowers for having Lucy.
Oh, stop. Nice flowers?
Yeah. He went, oh, you know, we were aware that you've had her more times than we've had Rosie, so these are just for you.
That's so nice.
How nice is that?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll have that.
Oh, mate, I would take that. I don't think I've ever got flowers from any of Lily's friends' dads.
I know. Yeah. Anyway, on closer inspection, he did not look like a perv. Apparently he's like some kind of pro tennis player.
Good looking?
My friends... No.
Yeah, but listen, I just asking.
No, but just, you know, just quite cool. Yeah. I was like, right, got me flowers. You're not a perv. You can come back.
I love the fact we've gone from weird, odd perv to nice looking tennis man with flowers.
Yes, that's what we do. So we need to mention Dales and Peaks before we go.
We do indeed. Shall we do another Guess the Price of a House? I think so.
Is this because we're enjoying this too much?
I love this little game. We were saying yesterday, weren't we, that if you're listening to this in the office, maybe it's something you could play with your colleagues because, well, it's really fun.
Right, so Dales and Peaks on Facebook. Is there a new house? There's not that.
Why don't we do that one? It's about the fourth or fifth one down. I've actually seen this house.
What do you mean you've seen it?
In the flesh.
Have you? 4 or 5? Oh, okay. Oh.
It's a biggie,
Oh, now it's on a nice road.
It's on a very nice road. Oh, it is saying sold subject to contract, actually.
Oh.
It's a 5-bedroom home.
Oh.
This one's actually got a little turning circle, hasn't it?
That is, yeah, what is it about turning circles at the moment?
Very appealing. It's actually got a huge garden as well.
Okay, right. So 5-bed home on a very, very sought after road.
I'm going to say as well, though, this also needs a bit of updating, like the house yesterday.
Do you not know the price of this?
I can't remember. I've seen it. But
I think you've got the advantage because you've seen it.
Yeah.
Okay, right. I've got mine.
Hang on.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. 995.
Okay. Let's get the reveal.
I like going high.
Oh, no.
Oh, God, stop it.
The price has gone because...
Oh, no. Thousand Peaks, we need to know.
Should we try and find out today? And we can always give the answer tomorrow, can't we?
Yeah.
Oh, that's annoying because it's sold subject to contract. They've taken the price off. We'll find out and we'll let you know tomorrow.
Okay, more to come.
Yeah.
If you want to have a look at Dales and Peaks' Facebook, go and have a look. It's got some nice houses. That's it, isn't it? We've got to go.
That's it for today. We've got to go. We've got
another quiz tonight. Quizzing quizzes.
Do you know what? We are quizzing non-stop at the moment. I mean, there's worse jobs to have, isn't there, really?
We did a quiz last night. Actually, we said it was probably the most fun quiz we've done.
I think it was.
And you got tapped up, didn't you?
Well, as we were going round at the end, like chatting to everyone and thanking them for coming and everything, there was a lady there, a very funny lady, who actually was a great sport during the quiz.
My goodness, wasn't she?
We'll have to explain this more, but yeah, she was a great sport. Anyway, she went and she was munching a sandwich at the end. She went, "Do you two do corporate gigs?" And I just went, "Yeah, all the time." I mean,
so look at us.
We've never done a corporate gig. But it did make me laugh. I was telling you in the car on the way home, wasn't I? I was literally laughing because, like, I felt like, I don't know, we're going to start getting booked out for corporate gigs. And, you know, like really boring business people who have like a conference day. We're going to get booked out as the entertainment. Like, you know, sometimes they have like a magician that comes round. I was like, that's going to be us, mate. But I was saying as well that it would be nice if we could do a corporate gig in the day. Because I'm not cut out for working at night.
It's the evening, isn't it? You went, if I'm not home by 10 p.m. most nights, I get a bit funny.
I start to get a bit anxious. Last night, we got home just after 10 and I did feel a bit like, oh no.
Well, we've got another quiz tonight at the lovely Batch House. We love going to the Batch House, so we're going to be there from 7. I'm sure we'll be in bed by 10 though.
I hope so, yeah. And if you are in the area, pop along tonight. We'd love to see you.
Yeah. I didn't mean to do that one, doing this one. Here we go. Have a good day. Remember, tomorrow is the last day for our giveaway, so make sure you tune in tomorrow for the last letter.
Yes, and we'll be announcing over the weekend who's won that spa break.